Building basic formula. Firstly, I want you to know what exactly the formulas do in Excel. A formula is a series of mathematical instructions that you place in a cell in order to perform some kind of calculation. In Excel 2007, a formula can consist of up to 8,192 characters. After you enter a formula into a cell, the cell displays the result of the formula. You can see the formula itself in the formula bar as the cell activates. Operator precedence is the set of rules that Excel uses to perform calculations in a formula. The following table provides the list of operators that you can use in formulas and indicates each operator's precedence. The table shows that exponentiation has the highest precedence, that is, Excel performs it first, and logical comparisons have the lowest precedence. If two operators have the same precedence, Excel performs the calculations from left to right. Cell reference. To perform any task in Excel, it is very important to specify its cell reference so that Excel calculates it easily. Every cell reference points to another cell. For example, if you want a reference that points to cell A1, the cell in column A, row 1, then use this cell reference, equals A1. Cell references work within formulas just as regular numbers do. For example, the following formula calculates the sum of the values of two cells, A1 and A2. For that, place the pointer to A3 and just type equals A1 plus A2 and press enter. The result will now be displayed in the corresponding cell. Excel's functions. A good deal of Excel's popularity is due to the collection of functions it provides. Before getting deeply into functions first, we'll have to see the definition of it. Functions are built-in, specialized algorithms that you can incorporate into your own formulas to perform powerful calculations. Functions work like miniature computer programs. You supply the data, and the function performs a calculation and gives you the result. Using cell ranges with a function. In many cases, you don't want to refer to just a single cell, but rather a range of cells. A range is simply a grouping of multiple cells. These cells may be next to each other, say, a range that includes all the cells in a single column. Or they could be scattered across your worksheet. Ranges are useful for computing averages, totals, and many other calculations. To group together a series of cells, use one of the three following reference operators. The comma separates more than one cell. For example, the series A1, B7, H9 is a cell range that contains three cells. The comma is known as the union operator. You can add spaces before or after a comma, but Excel just ignores or removes them. The colon separates the top left and bottom right corners of a block of cells. For example, A1, A5 is a range that includes cells A1, A2, A3, A4, and A5. The colon is the range operator, by far the most powerful way to select multiple cells. The space can find cells that are common to two or more different cell ranges. The space is technically the intersection operator, and it is not used terribly often. For example, here is this worksheet consisting of students' marks, and I'm now going to find the average of their marks, but I'm feeling a bit lazy. So, Excel's built-in average function automatically helps me to find the average of any cell range. For that, place the pointer in the result box and write the following function in the cell. Equals average, in brackets C1, colon, and C7. Then press enter. The average of marked scores between C1, C2 to C7 will will be displayed over here in this cell.